Welcome back to Investing Talk podcast. We're going to be looking at Tenon Medical today. They're a medical device company, and they're really focused on lower back pain and SI joint dysfunction. You actually sent this company my way, so I'm interested to dig in here.
Yeah, we've got quite a bit of info on Tenon Medical. We've got their company overview, recent performance, a snapshot of their financials, and some technical analysis, really trying to paint a picture for you guys of what's happening with Tenon.
So it seems Tenon Medical is really all about surgical implants. And their bread and butter is that sacroiliac joint, the SI joint. And man, if you've ever had SI joint problems or you know someone who has, that lower back pain is no joke. They have this product. It's called the CATAMARAN SI-Joint Fusion System. Even the name's interesting, like a stable two-hulled boat. And they emphasize that it's a minimally invasive way to fuse these joints. They're based out in Los Gatos, California. What do you think about their focus? What stands out?
It's interesting that they've really carved out this niche for themselves. I mean, medical devices, that's a huge field. But Tenon's focus on SI joint issues and this minimally invasive approach with their catamaran system, I think it could really let them become the go-to experts in this area.
Now, this is where things get really interesting, their stock performance. Buckle up, because it's been a wild ride. Just in the last month, the price went from like 98 cents a share to 3.75. I mean, that's a massive jump. You got to wonder what's driving that kind of momentum. Was it news, investors piling in, something else entirely? And then, bam, March 26th hits. The stock takes a nosedive down over 18% in a single day. Yikes. If you zoom out and look at the past year, it's been swinging wildly. High of 15.70, a low of just 91 cents. And don't forget, back in June 2022, they were traded way higher. Oh, and get this. Our data showing some weird stuff. Like one source says 2.42 on March 26th, but another has it at 2.80 the next day. I mean, that kind of volatility and conflicting info, it definitely raises some red flags.
Absolutely. That price fluctuation is a big deal. I mean, to see that sharp rise followed by such a steep drop, it tells me the market's reacting strongly to something, maybe some news or even just rumors flying around. And that wide range over the year just underscores how volatile this stock can be. The different prices we're seeing for those 2 days, that could be anything from super fast changing sentiment in the market to delays in how they report their data. Either way, it's something to watch closely because it definitely indicates a higher risk investment.
So with the stock going haywire like that, what's the story with their financials? Well, some good news first. Revenue is up 12% year over year, hit $3.3 million in 2024. Gross profit came in at $1.7 million, and their gross margin is pretty healthy, 52%. That suggests that their core product, at least when they sell it, is profitable. But here's the catch. They reported a net loss from their continuing operations. It was a loss of $3.18 million. Revenue per share is around 93 cents. Now, on the plus side again, their current ratio is a solid 3.5. That basically means they've got 3.50 in liquid assets for every dollar of short-term liabilities. That's usually a good sign. Means they can handle their immediate bills. But then you see their overall profit margin, and it's in the negative. Big time. Negative 413.88%. I don't know about you, but that number makes my head spin.
Yeah, that's a lot to unpack. And the revenue growth and that solid gross margin, they're telling us there's definitely a demand for what they're selling. But that massive net loss and the profit margin being so deep in the red, it's a clear sign that their expenses, their operating costs are eating up way more than they're bringing in. That strong current ratio, it gives them some breathing room in the short term. But long term, they've got to get those losses under control and find a path to profitability. This could be a company in a growth phase, investing a lot. But yeah, you definitely want to see those numbers improve.
Now, here's where things get really interesting. There have been a couple of big developments recently that could change the game for Tenon. First, they got FDA clearance for an expanded use of their catamaran system. It means they can now use it for fusions in the thoracolumbar spine. Basically, that means more complex back surgeries, not just SI joint stuff, and that opens up a way bigger market for them. On top of that, they announced this registered direct offering in a private placement. They issued shares at $2 a pop to a healthcare-focused institutional investor. That move brought in cash for working capital and general corporate stuff. How big of a deal are these developments, in your opinion?
Oh, that FDA clearance for the expanded use? That's huge. Getting into the thoracolumbar fusion market, that just blows the doors wide open in terms of how many patients they could potentially help and the types of procedures they can be a part of. And then you've got this healthcare-focused institutional investor stepping up. They're putting money in at $2 a share.
Yeah.
I see that as a vote of confidence. This investor probably knows the medical device world inside and out, and this cash infusion, that's fuel for Tenon to really go after those new markets.
So weighing it all out, what are the big strengths, the things that make you go, that's good, and the red flags, the things that make you go, uh-oh?
Okay, so strengths. That FDA clearance for the expanded use of the CATAMARAN system, that's a definite win. Their current ratio is strong, which means they're in a good spot financially short term. And that investment from a healthcare-focused institution, that adds a layer of validation. But the red flags, yeah, we can't ignore those. That stock price volatility, that's a big one. Those net losses and that profit margin being so far in the negative, those are serious concerns that point to financial challenges they're facing.
All right, let's talk market perspective. Their market cap is pretty small. It's around 3.07 million. Usually they trade about 6.5 million shares a day. But recently we saw this massive spike in volume, over 73 million shares traded in a day. Again, I think that points back to that news we talked about. People are paying attention. Analysts are all over the map with their ratings, which isn't too surprising given everything we've discussed. Some see it as a speculative buy. Others are more cautious, especially with those price to earnings and price to book ratios being so high. That can be a sign that the stock's overvalued compared to their earnings and assets. And from what I'm seeing, the public is just as divided. Some people are excited about the FDA stuff, but there's also a lot of worry about the stock's wild swings and Tenon's financial performance. What's your take on how the market's viewing Tenon Medical right now?
Well, with a market cap that small, it means the stock price can jump around a lot, even with just a little news or some unusual trading activity. That surge in volume after the announcements, that's the market reassessing the company in real time. The analysts disagreeing. It just reflects how uncertain things are. They're trying to balance the potential for growth with those financial worries. And the public being split down the middle, it just reinforces how speculative this stock is right now.
Okay, so let's put Tenon in context. They're playing in the medical device field, and they're laser focused on SI joint disorders, but they're not alone. They're going up against giants like Stryker and Zimmer Biomet. Those companies have huge product lines. Tenon's advantage seems to be their specialization and that minimally invasive catamaran system. How do you see them stacking up against the competition?
That focus on SI joint disorders could be their secret weapon. It lets them build up deep knowledge and create solutions that are tailored for this specific problem. Yeah, they're up against some behemoths with tons of resources and products. But Tenon's specialization and that potentially game-changing, minimally invasive tech could give them a real edge in their niche. They're the specialists in a world of generalists.
Let's wrap things up with a look at the technical analysis. Their 52-week high was 15.79, and the low was 90.95 cents. Oof, that's a big difference. The recommendation from the technical analysis is basically hold. Don't buy, don't sell, just wait and see. This comes down to that volatility we've been talking about and the fact that there's no clear trend in the stock price right now. The analysis suggests that keeping an eye on stuff like moving averages and the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, could give us some better signals down the road. What's the main takeaway here from the technical side of things?
I think that wide 52-week range really drives home the point about volatility. It matches up perfectly with the uncertainty we've seen in their financials and their market position. Those technical indicators you mentioned, yeah, they can give you some hints about where the price might go. But remember, it's just one piece of the puzzle.
So to sum it all up, it seems like Tenon Medical has this innovative product. They're getting the FDA's attention, and institutional investors are taking notice. But, and this is a big but, that stock price is all over the place, and they're still losing money. Those are two things anyone looking at this company needs to be aware of.
For sure. The stock offering and that expanded FDA clearance, those could be big drivers for growth. It gives them the money and the market opportunity. But they're still a small company, market cap-wise. That always means there's more risk compared to those big established players.
At the end of the day, understanding all these different pieces, the product, the financials, how the market feels about them, that's how you get the full picture.
Yeah.
What stands out to you the most from what we've discussed? What other questions are popping up in your mind?
I think what really gets me is the contrast. You have this potentially groundbreaking technology and the market's expanding, but then you have these significant losses and a stock that's like a roller coaster. It makes me wonder about their plan for becoming profitable and that they can actually keep growing in such a competitive field.
Well, that's Tenon Medical in a nutshell. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. If you found this helpful, please hit that subscribe button and give us a like and leave a comment below. We love hearing from you.